Hello, my lovelies. I guess we are here now. We're going to see what we can find for the Cancerians in our midst. Just want to kind of give you a little heads up that I might be slightly jaded in the direction of Cancerians because I was born into a family of cancers. So I've sort of been inundated with Cancerian emotions and understandings. Doesn't mean that I always understand, so my apologies, but definitely been there. Okay. My mom, my dad, my sister, my niece, my other niece, people married into the family. It's like, whoa, okie dokie. So let's see what the Voyager has to say. All right. Woo! Oh, yay. Okay. Everybody, you're going to wish you were Cancerian. Yeah. We've got some good cards to, oh, even better. All right. And outcome card. Sweet. Okay, one of the things I just want to show you right away is off the bottom of the deck, and this is the money card. It's also the good health card. It's about gathering together all of the tangible items that are important in our lives. Okay, so that's what this is. It's called the Ten of Worlds. So if you have a deck of your own, you might want to go look it up and realize that's kind of the hidden agenda. That's where we're trying to head this year. Okay. So now to begin with, you already have two aces in the spread. Now, not a plethora of major arcana, but you do have some worldly cards that are saying that things may work out in your favor here in this realm. Okay. The one major arcana card that we do have, I will show you quite frankly. And this is, to me, this is natural for a Cancerian person to have this particular card. It is the High Priestess. And if you guys let yourself go, you have all of the clairs available, clairaudience, clairsentience, clairvoyance, all of that is natural into your system. You will say and do things that other people can't quite figure out, and it's because you're getting additional information from the outer realms, from the psychic abilities, whatever it is, it's like you sort of hear extra information and you just may blurt it out. Okay. I have a sister who's really good at that. She doesn't always know why she's saying it, but it has to be said. Okay. And one of the other things about this is we don't want to just confine her to the high priestess because she's also Kuan Yin in Eastern religions. So there, whatever is talking about the spirituality of the feminine form, that's covered by this particular card. Probably the strongest of the female cards in the whole deck. And you have it this year. So when you need it, sit down and pray for it. Sit down and meditate over it. Ask for it so that the universe, the God force you believe in, is going to find a way to send it to you. When it happens to be with this feminine form, it also means that they're going to try and do it in a gentle, understanding way. Okay, so please ask for it. They can't give it to you until you do. If you're asking for new career, new position, whatever, maybe you interviewed for something and didn't get the job, don't give up because this is telling you there's going to be an echo or reverberation of what you had done before. New house, new job, any of those things that you're looking for, you're in the mode right now where it's going to start expanding in a direction that is beneficial to what your wants and needs are. This card is another ace. It's ace of crystal, ace of creativity. So if you can, I guess you can't see, it says wands at the bottom, and that's about spirituality and creativity. So you might as well wish for something big if you're going to wish for something at all. If that is, you need a new place to live, think about exactly the kind of house that you want to find. Maybe you want a cottage, maybe you want Spanish style, maybe you want mid-century modern. Be very specific about it because how you paint it is how they're going to present it. And it's going to be a gift for you. Now, it reminds me of something that I heard about a year ago, and that is this house is waiting for you. So I'm assuming one of you at least is looking for a house. And it looks like you may see it on something like Zillow when you're not really looking. You just happen upon it. It's like, open house this weekend. Maybe I'll go see. Who has this special animal? Somebody has a very special, I think it's a cat, and it's going to help you out with things. I have a cat that only talks on the, thank you, that only talks on the phone when one person calls me. My cat will sit there and yell at me because I think they hear the other person's voice and they just love that other person. You're going to have an animal like that. This animal is very psychic and it's going to run in tandem with a lot of the things that you're looking for. So if your cat starts getting upset, trust it's like a gut reaction that your cat's having to the situation, and you need to pay attention. Okay. Another aspect of your psychic abilities. So, now you got two cards that are talking about your psychic ability. And quite frankly, the Woman of Wands in most cards is the psychic. So you have that. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman. It's the card is saying that gift is here. And all you have to do is reach out for it and start using it. It's going to get stronger, stronger, and stronger. Okay, cool. And on top of everything else, look at what we got right here. You've got some really good cards in the spread this year. I'm telling you, this is the Nine of Cups. Don't let scary stuff that's going on in the world stop you from reaching your goals. This is telling me all these little hearts everywhere are wishes that are being granted to you. So trust that once you reach out for it, it's going to start being delivered. So trust it's coming. It's coming. And this little card is telling me you're going to start meeting all the people that are leading you in the right direction. It's like I met this guy and he told two friends and they told two friends and et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So you're going to start meeting the right people who are linking you up with more of the same. Okay. So maybe this is a year that you're being nudged along a little bit when you've been slow to act. Sometimes Cancerian people they don't always believe in themselves. And so it's really nice to have a friend who can bump you into that position. And guess what? Looks like you have one. Might be an air sign. And this is a woman, I think it's a woman that has your best interest at heart. She'll say, what about this? Have you thought about that? Have you tried this yet? And most of these suggestions are going to be spot on. All these crystals here are ideas. And she's like, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? Pay close attention because she's going to lead you down an appropriate path because the next card up is your psychic ability. She's going to say, you talked about that 3 months ago and here it is. So she's going to give you confirmation for your psychic ability. Trust her and believe her when she says you've got it, and then start trusting and believing yourself. Now, here's a little child right here that's showing up, and I call this my Harry Potter card. So you're going to have another youngster or a young one, could be a teenager, who's going to fit in with this and it's going to believe that the sun rises and sets on your behind. So don't disappoint them. It's time to start reaching out for more information. And you're going to realize, I could have done this 2 years ago. What was I waiting for? Okay. But it might be this other little person that's going to encourage you to do that. You just need a little help, a little nudge to get you going. Okay, in the position of hopes and fears, I have this card, which is a Five of Wands, which I don't particularly like myself. But what it's going to do is going to reveal to you what works and what doesn't work. If it doesn't work, get out of it. You don't have to keep beating your head over the same stupid issue all over and over and over. It's like, I got it. Okay, I understand. No more of that. I don't need to do it. If it pisses you off, don't do it anymore. If they piss you off, don't see them anymore. Take your time and start reinventing a new wheel for yourself, because the outcome card is about nurturing, taking good care of yourself for the rest of this year. Isn't that a beautiful card? Lovely, lovely. Okay. It's a 3, forward momentum, and it has to do with nurturing and health. And it's about time you did the same for yourself, because you're really good at taking care of other people. But you need to take care of yourself now, because that's where your power is. Okay. You could make a big difference by acknowledging that in yourself and start applying it in the dark corners of your life. Okay? Lovely, lovely, lovely. And like I said, we read the bottom of the deck, which is accumulation of worldly things. That can be finances, that can be health, that can be all kinds of things. Look for the opportunities being presented to you as gifts. All right, kiddos, these are really nice cards. You only got one card that you worry a little bit about, but it's teaching you a lesson. It's like, I don't need to do that anymore. I don't want it, don't want it, don't like it. And I don't have to have it. Okay, and all the rest, good stuff. Okay, kiddo, so to all of my Cancerian friends, I hope you have a really good rest of the 2025s and a good start in your 2026s. Okay, God bless, and I see you real soon. Bye for now.